Hi guys, I just decided what I was gonna do for another video. I'm going to do a BFDI personality quiz because I really want to know who I am. This one claims it's up to date, so that's cool. Enter me name. Okay. The fuck? Con de Rug. Hence. Okay, please get out. There's so many fucking ads in here. For the chance to win a fabulous prize, could you see yourself competing against others? Yes, especially if it's something you really want, you don't know. It sounds like a lot of pressure, especially if people are watching. You prefer to watch others compete rather than get involved yourself. Of course, any chance is better than no chance. Maybe it could be fun. You don't know if you could. You're not very competitive. This is me. I'm not very competitive. What is your policy on making friends? The more the merrier. Befriend anyone who comes your way. Make friends with people with similar interests. You like having friends, but you're hesitant to approach others. Quality over quantity. You have a small but tight-knit group of friends. You can take a while to trust others, but the friends you do have are very close. Friendship is dangerous. Just another invite for someone to stab you in the back. I mean, I kind of relate to almost, like all of these. You can take it for a while to trust others, but the friends you do have are really close. That's me. Okay. Would you say you have a strong desire to get what you want? You don't have a really strong desire for anything, really. If it involves any effort on your part, count you out. Without question. If you want something, you will have it. You hope for things a lot of the time, but you may or may not have the drive to pursue them. As long as it's within the realm of plausibility and it doesn't inconvenience others. You could go either way. Well, my selflessness wants to say this one. You've become a contestant in the latest season of BFDI. Get out! You've become a contestant in the latest season of BFDI. Your first instinct is to make friends with your fellow contestants. Just because it's a competition doesn't mean there needs to be bad blood. Threaten the other players. They know not to mess with you. Panic. You have no idea if you'll be able to do well on something like this. Bribe the host to ensure your victory down the line. Form an alliance. There's safety in numbers. Quietly scope out the interactions of others. They won't be able to predict you, and you'll find out what you need to know about them. Well, I want to say the last one, but I don't know if that would be my first one. I feel like I would panic. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna panic. It's the end of the first contest. It is down to you and a friend you've just made. One of you will be eliminated no matter what happens. What do you do? Let them win because you're a good friend. Put about half of your effort into it. That way, no matter who wins, you'll be happy. Completely and utterly destroy them. You haven't been friends that long anyway. Damn! Let them win. They deserve it more than you do. Talk it over. You're both friends, so maybe you can come to some sort of agreement. Give it your best shot. This is a contest after all. I'm stuck between, give it your best shot or let them win because they deserve it more. I'm just gonna say this one. It's the next contest and your team is falling behind. Everyone else seems to be goofing off. What do? You're too busy goofing off with them to care. Stay quiet. You don't want to cause any trouble, even if it means your team will end up losing. Tell them to pay attention already. You're not about to lose because of their incompetence. Rally your team around a plan you have to succeed. You show your win if they follow your directions. That's such a fucking golf ball question. Abandon them and take on the challenge yourself. You don't need them. Politely try to get their attention. Maybe remind them that if your team loses, one of you will be eliminated. I'm stuck between staying quiet and politely trying to get their attention. Okay. Let me think. Hold up. What would be most me? I'm very quiet and I don't want to cause any trouble. But I also don't want to inconvenience everybody by not doing anything. So I would do this one, most likely. Your team ends up losing the challenge, and your teammates place the blame on you, even though you're certain it wasn't your fault. What do? Do you get your heels in and stand up for yourself? You didn't do anything wrong? Try not to start anything, but also take none of anybody's negativity. A team's failure can't all be on one person. For real. Blame somebody else so they targeted them instead of you. No. Try to ignore it. You just want things to go back to normal. Apologize anyway. Maybe it was your fault somehow. That is so me. Prove your loyalty to your team tenfold by making up for your loss in the next challenge. I'm stuck between try not to start anything and apologize anyway. Okay. just putting myself in the situation and what would I do. I wouldn't try to start anything, but also I would call people out, because, like, I'm not really that quiet anymore, but, like, even as a selfless person, it's hard to, like, deny any blame. Like, I just want to take the blame so that people can, like, just not fight with other people. And I always, like, try to take the blame for everything. But I also, like, I think I'm just gonna go with this one. You survived the elimination, but a friend of yours takes to fall instead. You feel sad. They were your friend after all, they didn't deserve to go. Glad. One less contender for the prize to deal with. Indifferent. It doesn't affect you at all that much. Furious. They owed you money. Guilty. You wish it had been you instead. Angry. How dared the viewers vote them off. Okay, so I would probably be like a mixture of sad, guilty, and angry, but I would feel more guilty because, again, I would somehow think that it's my fault, and I wouldn't have wanted it to, like, happen. So I would feel guilty. There's a brief period of rest between the contests. How do you spend this time? Talking amid my team members and forming strategies. You can never be too prepared for the next contest. Indulging in an activity you enjoy. Hopefully that's allowed here. Relaxing, you don't need to be stressed out for no reason. Generally keep it to yourself. There isn't much time during a contest for breaks from social interaction. Hanging out with my friends, of course. Checking out the other teams. You wonder what everyone else gets up to. Okay, I'm a nosy person, so that one sounds pretty cool. I probably would not be forming strategy. I might, but, like, it probably not really, because, again, I'm stressed from the contest. I'd probably indulge in an activity I enjoy, or relax, or keep to myself, or hang out with my friend. Like, it's any one of them except the first one. I'm gonna take indulging in an activity you enjoy out, because, like, what if you don't have anything there that can't have? I wouldn't be able to relax, so no. My friends, I'd probably, like, form an alliance with somebody that, like, are, like, my friends. So I'd already be, like, with my friends, you know, competing and stuff like that. There isn't much time during contests, breaks, and social interaction. I might choose that one. Ooh, the last question, I'm so excited. The host has mysteriously disappeared. What will you do? Step up as a new host, obviously. The chance to dictate future contests is too much fun to resist. Absolutely not. Become the new host. Someone has to keep these rowdy contestants in line. You're kind of unsure just what to do. Maybe you'll volunteer, maybe not. Attempt to host, but only if absolutely nobody else steps up to the plate. Otherwise, no. Patiently await someone else to take up the job. You don't know anything about hosting a show, and that's a lot of pressure to put on someone else. Host a new contest where everyone is a winner. Oh my god, I would do the last one. Instead of it being so competitive, it's just a contest and everybody wins in their own special way. So that sounds like me. I got fucking Woody. Woody? You make it look like I'm scared of everything! I love the color gray, excuse me. My room is gray. I'd be fucking dead. Woody, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? How did I get Woody out of all of them? You could have gotten me, like, I don't know, Bubble. Like, I think I relate to Bubble. Maybe a bit of Leafy. Like, what do you mean I got Woody? So, I'm gonna try another quiz. Sorry, I'm gonna try another quiz. Okay. There's not too many ads here. So, what are your biggest weaknesses? I can be too trusting and naive. Nope. I'm overly competitive and can be a sore loser. Nope. I'm indecisive and struggle to make choices. Absolutely. I'm easily distracted and have trouble focusing. True. I have short temper and can be impulsive. True. It's because I have ADHD. I'm afraid of failure and avoid taking risks. No, I take risks sometimes. I'm too sensitive to take things personally. Kinda. I can be stubborn and set in my ways. Kinda. I'm afraid of being alone and crave social acceptance. I'm not afraid of being alone, but I do crave social acceptance a lot. I have a hard time expressing my emotions. For real. That's the autism, by the way. I can be arrogant and overconfident. No. I'm physically weak and easily injured. Nah, I wouldn't say I'm physically weak. I'm super indecisive. You get eliminated. What will you do? Yell, "Penguin for me." I really don't care. I can't be eliminated. Oh well, I had a great time here. Cry and scream. No. Stay in denial. Say, oh no, I lost. Say, wow, I'm surprised. Say, it's all your fault, Coiny. Revenge. Say, no, this can't be true. Cry and go away. I'd probably be like, oh well, I had a great time here. If you're competing in a BFDI challenge, what role would you most likely take on? The leader, coming up with strategies and delegating tasks. I am a leader. Like, I'm a naturally a leader in my friend group. But the brains, using intelligence and knowledge to solve problems. Absolutely. The brawn, relying on physical strength and endurance. I don't have any of that. The creative one, coming up with innovative solutions. The cheerleader, providing support and encouragement to the team. The saboteur, secretly working against other contestants. Probably not. The mediator, trying to resolve conflicts and keep the peace. The risk taker, willing to try anything to win. No. The rule follower, making sure everyone plays fair. The lone wolf, preferring to work independently. That's kind of me. If that is so like a teardrop thing, though. The comic relief, using humor to lighten the mood. The voice of reason, offering logical and practical advice. I don't know. Like, I relate to most of these. If I had to pick one, though, I'm gonna pick the voice of reason. What is your personality? I am dark but smart. I'm a nice person. I'm kind-hearted. I make people laugh. I'm a bit mean. I'm a little mean, but like, as a joke. I'm self-centered. I'm nice but dumb. Man, imagine answering that one. You must have good self-awareness. I'm really smart. I'm good with people good to me. I create a fuss on small things. I like making friends. I am cute, but I get angry easily. For that hat, I'm gonna say I'm kind-hearted. Your friend falls from a cliff. What will you do? Holy shit. Jump after him. Say, we're in an alliance. We have to stick together. And jump. Say, oh, I think I should stay alive. I don't know. Say, I want revenge. Give him a hand. Try to help him. I don't care. Cry for him. Say, I will help you. Scream and run away. Do nothing. I'd probably, like, panic. I would cry for him. I'm not a crier, but, like, if somebody fell off a cliff, I'd be like, no, because I wouldn't do anything about it. I wouldn't, like, jump off after, because I would still want to stay alive. That's a smart thing to do. What's your approach to challenges and competitions? Give it my all and strive to win. I strategize and analyze the competition. I focus on teamwork and collaboration. I prefer to avoid competition altogether. I get easily discouraged when things get tough. I learn from my mistakes and keep trying. I rely on my natural talents and abilities. Yes, I take risks and think outside the box. I follow the rules and play fair. I get creative and find unconventional solutions. I stay calm under pressure and adapt to challenges. I panic and struggle to make decisions. Me. Who's your best friend? Leafy? Everyone? I am my own best friend. I don't know. Nobody. Pen the swaggy. Eraser the swagger. Pence. Match is my best friend. Leafy. But if she does something bad to me, I'll get revenge on her. I guess tennis ball. I'm gonna say everyone. What are your biggest strengths? Kindness and compassion. Intelligence and wit. Determination and perseverance, idiot. Creativity and imagination, that's me. Leadership and charisma, that's also me. Honesty and integrity, that's also me. Humor and positivity, that's also me. Loyalty and trustworthiness, that's also me. Bravery and courage. Adaptability and resilience, not really adaptability. Strategic thinking and problem solving. Athleticism and physical strength, absolutely not. I would say, like, humor and positivity. I'm generally, like, a silly person. How do you typically interact with others? I'm a social butterfly and love making new friends. I'm loyal to my close friends and fiercely protective of them. Yes. I prefer to keep to myself and observe from a distance. I'm honest and direct, even if it means hurting someone's feelings. True. I use humor and sarcasm to deflect my true emotions. Okay, Nikolai. I try to avoid conflict and keep the peace. I'm easily influenced by others' opinions. Kinda. I express my feelings openly and honestly. I offer support and encouragement to those around me. I'm independent and prefer to do things my own way. I'm a natural leader and take charge of group situations. I'm a good listener and offer a shoulder to cry on. I mean, I am honest. I'm not too direct. I try to choose my words carefully. But I am honest and I don't sugarcoat things. I just try to say it in a, like, polite way. I'd say this one, maybe. What place you think you'd be if you were on BFDI? I hope first, but I guess 7th, 14th place, maybe 3rd. First, definitely. 1st or 3rd. 2nd place, doesn't matter. I'm sure that I'll be 1st. 20th, I will be the last. I hope I get 1st, but I don't care. I just hope I'll do better than others. first, I need to get revenge. I want revenge! I hope first, but I guess 7th, I think. I wouldn't do good. What's your biggest fear? Being alone and isolated? Nope. Failure and disappointment? Yes. Losing control, physical harm or injury, public humiliation? Yes. Being forgotten or irrelevant? Yes. Confrontation and conflict? Kinda. Option making the wrong decision. Disappointing those I care about. The unknown and unpredictable. Losing my loved ones. Not living up to my full potential. Being forgotten or irrelevant. Because that would mean irrelevance, like, useless. And my biggest fear is being useless. So, like, anytime I get useless, or anytime I'm, like, useless in a situation or, like, feel useless, I just feel super bad about myself and just kind of feel like I'm a failure. What motivates you the most? Helping others and making a difference, achieving my goals and ambitions, gaining knowledge and understanding, expressing myself creatively, yes. Having fun and enjoying life, I guess. Building strong relationships, seeking adventure and excitement, proving myself to others, maintaining peace and harmony, security and stability, leaving a lasting legacy, personal growth and strength and self-improvement. I would say, like, expressing myself creatively. How do you handle stressful situations? I break down and become overwhelmed. I withdraw and isolate myself. Yes. I seek comfort in food or other distractions. Not really. I talk to someone I trust and seek support. I try to find humor in a situation. I channel my energy into physical activity. Analyze a problem and find solutions. I distract myself with hobbies or creative pursuits. I use meditation and relaxation techniques to calm down. I deny the problem and pretend it doesn't exist. I confront the situation head on and take action. I seek advice and guidance from others. Either break down and become overwhelmed, or I withdraw and isolate myself. I don't really break down, but maybe I'd say I withdraw and isolate myself. Which ideal environment? A bustling city with endless possibilities? No. A peaceful countryside with natural beauty? Yes. A cozy home filled with loved ones? Yes. A stimulating workplace with intellectual challenges? Not really. A vibrant social scene with constant entertainment? No. A quiet retreat where I can relax and recharge? Sure. A challenging environment pushes me to grow? No. A supportive community where I feel accepted? Yes. A place where I can make a positive impact? A structured and predictable environment? A place full of adventure and new experiences? A familiar and comfortable setting? I like a familiar and comfortable setting the most. What's your favorite way to spend your free time? Spending time with friends and family, pursuing hobbies and interests, learning new things and expanding my knowledge, relaxing and unwinding, engaging in physical activity or sports, exploring new places, trying new things, creating art, expressing myself creatively, helping others and volunteering in my community, attending social events and parties, reading books and watching movies, playing games and having fun, spending time alone and reflection. Mostly, I just like spending time alone. Not really in reflection, but just like alone in general. I can't wait to see who I'm gonna get this time though. I'm gonna say definitely not like social events and parties. Absolutely not. The closest to just spending time alone is spending time alone in reflection. Okay, drama please. Who did I get? You got cheerful companion. You're the kind of friend everyone adores. Like Leafy, you're cheerful and optimistic. Nature brings joy out of you. You cherish friendship and loyalty. And always ready to help. Just remember to take care of yourself too. Am I gay test? Why do I keep getting this? I'm just gonna assume that they meant Leafy. So, like, yes, I'm a lot like Leafy. I, like, always put myself before other people and, like, kind of betray myself, honestly, to, like, be friends with others and to, like, make sure that they're not hurt or anything. And I always put my needs before... I always put everybody else's needs before me, and it's, like, it's not a healthy thing to do. I know, but, like, it's hard to not do that. I want to see if I can get another quiz. Hold up. This one made a stupid BFDI character personality quiz. They just threw a few questions together. I'm gonna do this one, and this is gonna be the last quiz I'm gonna do for this. Do you work well with other people? Yeah, I love people. Do I have to? If they're competent, there's literally nothing I hate more. Do I have to? That's me. A friend cuts off contact. What do you do in the aftermath? Desperately try to get them back. Cry. Move on. Explode them. I probably would... move on. I would not explode them. Oh my god. What would you most like to spend time with or doing? Friends to have fun with. Plants. Plants are neat. Okay, Leafy. My own thoughts as they spiral deeper and deeper into a cacophony of intense emotion just waiting to boil over and explode. A quiet hobby like reading or drawing. I don't know. I mean, I want to go with the third option, but it's not that intense. A quiet hobby. Obligatory pick a song I like question. Go! Do I know any of these? I don't know any of these. I know some of the writers of the song, but I don't know these. Okay, I'm just gonna go, huh, what? Which of these do you hate the most? Loneliness, powerlessness, lack of understanding, being a burden. Being a fucking burden. That is the worst for me. What do you associate the color blue with? Neon signs and bioluminescent scents and pretty flowers. Clear, calm skies and ocean waves. Rain, melancholy, despair. Why the hell does it matter? It's just blue. I'm gonna say this one. What do you prefer in fanfiction? Pure fluff? Enough angst to tear my heart out? A good balance of both. Not a big fake fanfiction character analysis, however. Ugh, next question. I just like pure fluff, like, if that's really like goof. This question time. I couldn't answer quick enough because of fucking. Okay, can I please just mention real quick why the fuck did I get recommended this? I'm 15! What? Punch them back. Quiet, quickly get away. Lie down and perish. Expose them, please! I would quickly get away. What do you value most? Power, fairness, kindness, fun, or peace? Me, I'm more of somebody who, like, logically, I would say, like, fairness, but, like, me being a empathetic and sympathetic person, I probably would say kindness. So I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by itself. Every hell is on a eeny, meeny, miny, moe. My father told me to be very nice. Okay. I pick fairness. Pick an emoticon. Ooh, I love emoticons. I know if I answer :3, it is going to be naily. Which sounds most appealing to you right now? Becoming one with the dirt. Being a mysterious cryptid that lives in the woods and maybe eats people's tires. The fuck? Crying. Being the silly goober that I am, :333. Responsibility? Never heard of her. It's more of this one. Like, I'm closest to this one. So how was the quiz? Cool. It certainly was a quiz. Just give me the results already. I didn't say it was cool. I like this person's quiz. Okay, who did I get? I got Pie. Unfazed, unbothered, in your zone. The chillest dude around. Okay, I'm fun too, but like, okay. I like this result though, because I like Pie. She's so cool. Like, Pie is like calm. Now, like, around people that I'm not familiar with, I guess I would be like Pie, maybe. Around people I don't know, I'd be fucking Woody. I'm kidding, I wouldn't be Woody. Around people I don't know, I would be Pie. Around people I do know, like Pie or Leafy. Except, like, I'm a quite reserved version of Leafy. So, like, somewhat Pie. I got 3 quizzes today, and the 3 people I got were completely different people. So, I don't know how that happened. First, it was Woody, which, how the flying fuck did I get Woody? I got Leafy second, which is the most accurate out of these 3. And then I got Pie last, who you are seeing right now. Oh, I was trying to throw the screen around. Which, like, the one I would least relate to the least is Woody. Woody is afraid of every fucking thing. I'm not. I'm not afraid of everything, but I do have a lot of fears, I guess you could say. Just, like, I'm not afraid of everything. Like, I'm not afraid of the color gray. I want an explanation as to why I got, like, Woody, but they didn't give me one. Let me know if I should do more, slightly NSFW, what the fuck? Let me know if I should do, like, any more, like, quizzes or whatnot. Anyways, that's basically it. Which one of these people do you guys think, I relate to the most? Like, who do you see more in me? Do you see Woody in me more? Leafy in me more, or Pie in me more? Which one do you think it is? Hold up, I want to do one with an algebralien. I want to see which algebralien I would be. Hold up. That is probably for next video because I do 3 quizzes on that one too. So yeah, it's the end of the video. Goodbye.